I see your dirty face hide behind your collar. What is done in vain? Truth is hard to swallow, so you pray to God to justify the way you live a lie, live a lie, live a lie. And you take your time, and you do your crimes. Will you make your bed? I made mine. Because when I arrive, I'll bring the fire, make you come alive. I can take you higher. What this is, forgot. I must now remind you. Let it rock, let it rock, let it rock. 'Cause now the
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Anthony Brown here with you to bring to you Game 1 of a doubleheader between your Lenoir-Rhyne Bears and the Mars Hill Lions. Got a beautiful day as both teams get ready to line up for the national anthem. Teams prepare for another great day, but we're going to pause for the national anthem real quick. Now the hype video plays on the video board. The teams gather up one more time. So we get a matchup between the Bears and the Lions. Lions come into this matchup 21st game of the season. They are 10-10 so far, 7-9 in conference play, and the Bears 14-7, 11-5 in conference play. Bears exceeding expectations a little bit. Preseason conference ranked 8th, and right now they're sitting 5th with a chance to climb up the rankings. And they're looking to just keep balling out. The players enjoy looking at the video board. It's first time this year it's been able to run for their home games, so they're all hyped up, enjoying the hype video, and it's going to be a great day out. Sun's out, up in the 70s. Beautiful weather today. And we got the ace on the mound for the Bears. As we go through, let's go through and look at these starting lineups real quick. For the Lions, hitting first and in center field, number 6, Jordan Loth. Hitting second and the DH, number 7, Ruben Trillo. Hitting third and at third base, number 4, Tyler Lala. Hitting fourth and catching, number 27, Trevor Bailey. Hitting fifth and in left field, number 18, Hunter Holland. Hitting sixth and at first base, Scotty Lee. Hitting seventh and in right field, number 17, Kyle Jenkins. Hitting eighth and at second base, number 34, Austin Treadway. And hitting ninth, number 19, Chad Skies. Skies will also be playing at shortstop. Now for the Bears, they'll have on the mound starting it all off their ace, Alex Shirazi. He's been dominant, but behind him, he will have in left field number 10, E.J. Rennell. In right field, number 13, Will Jones. In center field, number 24, Drew Glassie. At third base, number 19, Nick Clarno. At first base, number 41, Matt Mackey. At shortstop, number 4, Xander Ferlinda. At catcher, number 0, Bryce Stober. And at second base, number 8, Wade Kuda. And the DH for today's game will be number 27, Connor Smith. We'll go back over that when the Bears go to bat so we can run over it. And Shirazi, as mentioned, he's been absolutely dominant, part of what's been a monster staff early on this year for the Bears. And he gets to start off the party. Shirazi coming into today, 3-1, 1.63 ERA, 27 2/3 innings pitched, only giving up 17 hits, 5 earned runs, 32 strikeouts on 10 walks. I mean, just absolutely monster numbers. And he fires in a fastball in there for strike 1. Boys in the dugout appreciate that one. So this Bears team, they like to get nice and fired up. They're going to be loud all game. Another one just off the plate. That looked pretty good here. Great take by Loth at the plate. Shirazi doesn't waste any time, and we finally get a swing. Send that one into the foul territory right behind me. Sun is out. It's a wind blowing out towards center field, so maybe you get one in the air and it can have a little carry to it. And that one is stroked out the left field. Will it stay fair? No, it's going to go just foul. Bears are just 4-3 at home so far this year, but a very impressive 10-4 on the road. We'll be back at the plate, 1-2. And a check swing, a miss. Drop strike, and that'll be picked up for the strikeout, throw out. And that's the first out of the game. Add that one to Shirazi's total. Another strikeout, and it's going to be strike heavy today. Now he gets Ruben Trillo coming up to the plate. Trillo looks at a first pitch ball. And that one trying to slow him down. Trillo able to keep his hands behind it and not go. The junior. Looks at another pitch low, and that now counts at 3 balls, no strikes. Not something you see too common out of Shirazi, who's not afraid to throw it in there. He's falling behind here. He's looking for a strike. Get back in the count. I'm set. Rings the pitch. And there it is, right down the heart of the plate. Trillo coming into today was a .263 hitter. And he looks at a second strike right there. Counts full. Good job by Shirazi to battle all the way back, being down 3-0. 2 strikes later. He's looking for the big strikeout here. And we get time called at the plate. It's easily the best day I've had out here doing commentary on the new Durham field. Shirazi fires it in, and that one's in too low. Lead to a walk for Trillo, who goes down to first base. Tyler Lila, now junior, he'll come to the plate. 392 won the season. Very dangerous bat here. Also be playing at third base. right-handed bat. Looks at a first pitch strike from Shirazi. And that one gets down. Trillo's running a throw, and he just gets in there. What a play. Good job by Stober behind the plate to get it down there, and Kuda to slap a tag, but just not in time. So now we have runner on second. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lala at the plate. And he pokes that one up for Linda. Takes care of it. A little high, but that's the second out of the inning right there. Good old 6-3 put out. And brings up catcher number 27, Trevor Bailey. Left-handed hitting freshman. He's got a runner out there at third if the Lions looking to strike early against Shirazi, who doesn't give up much, as I said, coming into this game. 1.63 ERA. And he gets a swing and a miss right there. Is ahead in the count now. 2 balls, no strikes. Shirazi looking for a big put out right here. Expect the bench to go wild if he gets a strikeout. And he gets the strikeout. Does a little shrug and walks off the mound as the Bears get out of the inning. No damage done. Bears will come up to bat at the bottom half of the first. We'll be back on the Bear Sports Network.
Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, I'm Anthony Brown, bringing to you game 1 of this 4-game weekend series between the Bears and the Lions. Bears, after getting into a situation with a runner on third, they were able to get out of the inning with the ace Alex Shirazi on the mound, and now flip that over and the bats will come up to the plate. Rennell, he'll hit first, then Jones, then Glassy, Clarino in the 4 spot, Mackey 5, Smith is your designated hitter for the day. For Linda, he'll be down there at 7, Stober 8, and at the bottom of the lineup will be Kuda. So it's a very dangerous Bears lineup that can pop off for runs anytime. They had it just an absolute explosion of offense when they played against UVA Wise a couple weeks ago. And this is a team that is extremely dangerous. Every part of the lineup, and E.J. Rennell is the right guy to get it started off. They're led by Coach Ram in his second season here at LR. E.J. Rennell, he steps up, he takes a first pitch ball. E.J. Rennell hitting .299 on the season. He's been moved up and down the lineup. Very, very versatile hitter. And this time he smokes one out to left field. Just foul. Just got ahead of it right there. Thought we had the first hit of the game. After that, the outfield of Mars Hill will shift over a little bit, play pull. Looks at a ball right there. Pitcher for the Lions is A.J. Chacon. Big swing and a miss right there. Now count even, two balls, 2 strikes. Ronell, just like most of these Bears, they've been a tough out all season. Don't strike out all that much. And this one's just a tapper in front. It's going to stay fair. Handled by the catcher, and that'll do for the first out. 2-3 put out. And that brings up to the plate now, number 13, Will Jones. He's your right fielder for the day. Jones has a .301 batting average. It's been one of the most reliable Bears throughout his career, the senior. Always been able to step up whenever the Bears need it. And he looks at a first pitch ball right there. It's a very strong take. The Bears in the first innings this season, they've been able to kind of blitz teams, strong starters. Middle innings have when they caught a little bit of trouble, but this offense is very explosive. Jones now ahead 3-0. First inning, the Bears are outscoring opponents 29-14 over the course of a year. Part of the reason why they're playing so well. Maybe exceeding a few expectations. Jones took his first strike. Counts 3-1. This team is very confident. They knew they would be able to play at a high level, and they have so far this season. Looking to keep it going right now. That one's bounced behind, and that'll be a walk to Jones. Jones goes down to first, and now this brings up maybe the most dangerous bat in the nation, regardless of what level you're at, Drew Glassy. Center fielder for the Bears has just been on an absolute tear. Glassy hitting .479 on the season. Squares for a bunt and pushes a good one right past the pitcher. And he'll be safe down the line. See how they're going to rule that one. Nice little tweener hop, and they're going to give him the hit for that one. That's the first hit of the day, ladies and gentlemen. A bunt single, and Glassy adds to his numbers. Brings up a very dangerous hitter himself, Nick Clarno. Runs on first and second, 1 out. And Clarno looks at one in the ground. Runners stay put thanks to a good block right there behind the plate. Bailey behind the plate. Did a good job of keeping that one in front of him. He's got some speed out there on the base pass for the Bears. One in the outfield, and you might have a run or two depending on where it lands. And Clarno laces one out to right field. Looks like he might get over the head, and a good over-the-shoulder catch out there in right field, and a quick relay. Only allows for one runner to advance as Will Jones tags up and goes from second to third. It's high-quality baseball right there. But now with runners on the corner, 2 outs. Number 41, Mackey, comes up to the plate. Mackey, .267 hitter. He's played in 20 of the 21 games so far this season. Started 19 of them. So he's been an everyday kind of guy. Big frame, and he's been able to snatch a couple of them out of the park this year. He's got 4 home runs on the season, 13 RBIs, looking for number 14 out there at first base, or at third base. Glassy takes off, a little swing, check swing, goes right back to the pitcher, and that'll do for the inning. So, after that, Bears leave runners on the corner, and we'll be back here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Anthony Brown bringing to you the second inning of this contest between the Bears and the Lions. Shirazi back out for another inning of work. And a big swing and a miss from number 18, Hunter Holland, the left fielder. Took a big swing at that one. Shirazi made good work in the first inning. And right there, leaves one a little low. Counts even now, 1-1. Holland, senior, coming in today, 429 batting average. He's missed a lot of time. Only has 21 at bats on the season. Still a very dangerous number to contend with. Holland has 3 home runs on the year. He gets under that one, pops it straight back. Yeah, so a third of Holland's hits have all been home runs. A couple of doubles, so very powerful hitter. Able to get it out there. He's drawn 3 walks and has struck out 3 times. He's even in the count here, 2-2, and Shirazi with the pitch. Gets him looking. First out of the inning. On a 2-2 pitch, Shirazi, his third strikeout of the day, and this is a very, very strikeout-heavy rotation for the Bears. They can just get on a roll and absolutely just start punching out batters left and right. Now up at the plate looking to face Shirazi is Scotty Lee. He looks at a good first pitch, off speed. Strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Shirazi works with good pace, especially on a hot day like this. So great. Your defenders love it when pitchers work pretty fast, keeps them engaged, and he's pumping them in the strike zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one bounces in. Good job behind the plate to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Taking care of business. And now counts 1-2. Shirazi looking for another out here. And this one's pulled out. It's going to go to the bullpen. And that one had some carry on it. You can see the effect of this light wind we have. It's not heavy. We've had worse days, but this wind out here has got the ball carrying a bit. Lead now. Still down in the count, 1-2. Shirazi. The pitch. And that one is low, evens the count up at 2-2 now. Lee waits. Pitch is on the way. And that one gets by. Catcher back there. Stober makes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bears aren't scared to throw a good pitch in a full count. Believe in their stuff enough. So let's see what we get right here from Shirazi. And that one's pulled right at the dugout. Lee was ahead of that one, ready for it. And after all that, we'll just get a redo and start it all over again. Shirazi gets the sign. Starts his windup. That's a swing. It's going to be in the air to left field. It's going to carry a little bit, but Rennell looks like he's got a read on it at the wall. Makes that nice and comfortably. That one just kept carrying. Just kept carrying all the way to the wall, and Rennell played that nice and calmly. Never once had a fear that it would get over. So that's the second out of the inning. Now it brings up number 17, Kyle Jenkins, right fielder. Jenkins is a junior. Takes a first pitch hack at it. Jenkins hitting .250 on the year. On base percentage with .340. And he swings over the top of that one to Mackey. We're going to have to turn the wheel here. And Mackey takes it himself, 3 unassisted. 1, 2, 3 go the Lions here in the top half of the second. Shirazi making quick work, and now the Bears look to make some noise at the plate on the Bear Sports Network.
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, now up at the plate, number 27, your designated hitter, Connor Smith. Look to get the party started. Big left-handed bat right here. Looks at a first pitch ball. These Bears, they're very confident at the plate. They won't chase anything they feel is not right. And that's another one down. 2 balls, no strikes. Smith on the year, 302 hitter. A lot of Bears hitting at that 300 mark. And a big swing and a miss right there by Smith. First strike. He's got 16 hits on the season. 6 doubles. Gets a piece of that one right off the ankle, the inside of the foot. Gonna let that one off so it doesn't feel too hot. But 4 home runs on the year for Smith as well, as this is a Bears team that has 37 home runs on the season. A lot of people get involved, led by Glassy, who has 9. 9 of them. RBIs all over the place as well. 156 RBIs for this Bears team at the start of the day. Smith with a big swing, and that one's going to be picked by the first baseman. A race over there and a dive. Nice play by Scotty Lee. Smith can run a little bit, and he had to test out Lee as Lee made a good pick. Then had to hurry up, slide in. Before I even get a chance to introduce who he is, Xander Ferlinda. First pitch swinging. Line out to shortstop. Nice strong catch over there. Second out of the inning. Now that brings up Bryce Stober, catcher for today. Stover looks at a first pitch ball. 2 outs in the inning, and they're going to say that one hit him? No. It's just going to be another ball. Thought that might have caught a piece of him down there. And he gets another ball, and now he's ahead. 3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs in the inning, looking to keep it going. Wade Kuda on deck. And that one is ball for a 4-pitch walk. Now has Wade Kuda up at the plate for his first appearance. Kuda at the bottom of the lineup, very dangerous because he's trying to flip this over to the top of the order, really continue the 2-out rally going. Dugout's picking up some noise now. And Kuda looks at a first pitch ball, so that's 5 balls in a row now by Chacon. And a swing, a soft one off the edge of the bat will do for this inning as Kuda is thrown out at first base. The Bears get 1 runner on via walk, but leave him at first base. Still 0-0 here after 2 on the Bear Sports Network, and we'll be back.
I love being busy in my garden. I got flowers to plant and beds to clean out. When I was feeling really tired and not like myself, I saw a doctor. Look at me now. The doctors were good, they worked with me, and they laughed with me. I'm back to doing everything I love. I needed a doctor, and I found the expert for my heart.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Anthony Brown. Sorry to have lost the string connection real quick, it looks like. Work on getting your video back in just a second.
Now stepping up to play center fielder, number 6, Jordan White.
Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network after a little technical difficulty. Bears go 1-2-3 in the top half, and now E.J. Rennell with a ground alt to the pitcher. First out of the bottom half of the third. Brings up Will Jones. Reached on a walk his first time up. Trying to get a runner on before they're ever so dangerous. Drew Glassy, who's on the on-deck circle. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Jones now ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Sean Cohn on the mound. He throws. And that's a 4-pitch walk. Jones, his second walk of the day, doing his job. Getting on base in front of Glassy, creating traffic out there. Brings up Glassy, who reached on a bunt single in the first inning. Seems like it doesn't matter how he hits it, whether he just barely puts it in play or smashes it over the wall. He's going to find a way to get on base. And that one gets past. Jones is going to advance down to second base. And the count is now 1-0. Glassy settling in with a big RBI out there to break this game open. Still just one hit in the game for the Bears. Glassy gets under this one. Will it stay in play? He's going to drift into the bullpen. That one was hit a mile high. 1 ball, 1 strike for Glassy. Pitch is on the way. And that one is taken as a strike. A little high, but still called a strike. Counts now 1-2, 1 out. Jones sitting out there at second base. Dashbrew looking to bring across the first run of the game. Chacon. As that one hit to the second baseman who's playing deep in the hole. It'll advance the runner, but it'll be an out. 4-3 put out. Brings Nick Clarno, number 19, playing at third base today. You'll see him behind the mound sometimes too. Today he'll have the courtesy of being out at third, and he's got a big RBI sitting out there at third base. See if he can get a big 2-out hit. And looks at a first pitch ball, shakes his head to the dugout. This is a team full of confidence. They try to just breed confidence out of each other. And eat off of somebody else's success. Clarno looks at a strike right there. It's a good pitch. Had him in between. Decided not to swing. And this one is in the air. It's up there. Left fielder circles under it, and that'll do for the inning. Bears leave a runner on. But we're still tied here. 0-0 after 3. We'll be back on the Bear Sports Network.
Break great with Carolina West Wireless. Great new phones and a great customer experience, all on our great nationwide high-speed network. Stop by today and get big savings on select Samsung smartphones, like $350 off the Samsung Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus, and $350 off the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. The great savings continue with 4 lines of unlimited data for just $35 a month per line. Celebrate great savings and go stay connected wherever your travels take you.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, I'm Anthony Brown. Top of the 4th inning. Alex Shirazi still going strong on the mound for the Bears. He'll start it off with Ruben Trillo at the plate. Walk in his first appearance, and this one's popped straight up in the air. I think it'll get right out of play. Yes, it will, behind the Lions dugout. Strike 1 of the inning. Shirazi's been getting ahead early. And that one off the edge of the bat. That's a tough pill right there for Trillo to handle, as that was clearly out of the strike zone. He hit off the end of his bat as he was trying to pull back. Now he's down 0-2 in the count. Shirazi looking for the put-out pitch. And this one's in the dirt. able to lay off of it. Shirazi has 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts already today. Came in today with 32 strikeouts on his resume. And that was a really good looking pitch right there, but it's just outside to leave the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes from my angle. It looked like it was just right on the money. But no complaint from the Bears. Shirazi shakes his head, gets ready for the pitch. Counts at 2-2 now. And time is called by Trillo. And that one is a soft liner, handled with the smoothest of hands by Xander Ferlinda over at shortstop. No panic in Ferlinda right there. Calmly walks over and makes the play. Brings up number 4, Tyler Lala, over there playing third base today. He had one that was hit deep into the hole in his first at bat. And Ferlinda was able to make the play. Let's see what he's got for him this time as he takes a first pitch ball. Second pitch is a ball as well. And only for probably the second time today has Shirazi fallen behind. Last time he fell into a 3-0 hole. Battled all the way back. That ended up being the walk to Trillo. This one's a nice looking strike on the inside. Good job by Lala right there. Nothing you could really do with that pitch. Just got to take it. And Shirazi, him set on the mound. He plays on the first base side of the rubber. A little bit of a tilt to his stance. Brings the pitch. And that's up there. It's going to have a chance. Long chance by Will Jones, unable to get there in time. That will drop foul. So just a long second strike. Counts now even at 2-2. 1 out in the inning. Nobody on. Shirazi in position to get his 5th strikeout of the day, possibly. Shake of the head. Wind up. And that's a pretty looking strikeout right there. Caught him looking. Just froze the batter with a filthy pitch. 2nd out of the inning. And for Shirazi, his 5th strikeout of the game. Keeps the rotation moving now as Trevor Bailey is up at the plate. Catcher was a strikeout victim in his first appearance. He gets first pitch. He thought about it but lays off. 1-0 here. That one's low. 2 balls, no strikes. For Shirazi, this isn't the first game he's been in where it's been kind of close. As the ace, he's had a couple of starts this year where his offense was a little slow to the party, but he just did his job, and eventually they came through the course of the game and finally got him a run. He's down here, 3-0, looking to battle. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk. Second base runner of the game for the Lions. Now Hunter Holland up at the plate. He was also a strikeout victim in his first appearance. And that's a good looking pitch right there. Holland can't do anything but just look at it, shake his head. Slows down Shirazi. Looks like Bailey's no threat to run over there at first base. Shirazi leg kick. And that one's fouled straight back. Now he's ahead 2 strikes, no balls. Looking for a big put out pitch right here. Possibly the 6th strikeout. Maybe a ground ball to the middle infielders. But anyways, the Bears 1 out away from getting out of this inning. Shirazi comes set. And that one's in the dirt. A good job by Stober. Not allowing any runners to advance. That one skipped out right in front of the plate, and he just handled it nice and smooth. Shirazi now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Hunter Holland. Checks over at Bailey. And after all that, the Bears will get, well, it'll basically be just a reset of all. Getting set up there. And a swing, and that one's hit out to left field. Will it stay fair? No, it goes foul. A long foul ball. We've seen a few of those. Not a lot of hits by either team today. But we've seen some foul balls that have carried. We've seen some fly balls that have gotten all the way out to the fence for both teams. But both pitchers now working with great flow, as Shirazi looking to get out of a little bit of a situation here before it gets worse. Comes set. And that one's taken high. Counts even now, 2-2. This is starting to turn into a really good patient at bat by Holland. Really working Shirazi. Shirazi was working at a blazing pace early on in this game. And his last couple at bats have slowed him down a little bit. Still in control, looking to get the out here. And a big swing and a miss, but a nice job to get the edge of the bat on and just foul it off. Keeps himself alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Holland, he's battling up there, the senior. Hasn't played a lot this year, but he's had some good appearances, and this is another good one right here. Try to slow him down just a little too high. Bears thought they had it, but that runs the count full. Great take. Now we got a full count. Bailey over at first base will be moving on the pitch. Shirazi looking for a money pitch right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He comes set on the way. And a swing and a miss. We'll do it for this inning. Good job by Shirazi. Having a battle, but he gets the out. Leaves the runner stranded at first. And the Bears will come up looking for their first run of the game in the bottom half on the Bear Sports Network.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network. Alex Shirazi's done his part on the mound, and now the Bears looking to do their part for him at the plate. Starting off with Matt Mackey. A little soft grounder back to the pitcher was his first appearance. And he takes a first pitch strike low. Sean Kahn has done a good job matching the energy of the Bears. So Mackey with a liner over to third. It's going to be off the glove. Still a little time, and they make the throw. Nice, strong throw over. Gets Mackey. Good job right there for Alala. That one came at him hot, but he was able to control it. Had time and made the play over there at first base. So Mackey's the first out of the inning. Brings up Connor Smith, who takes the first pitch off speed for a strike. Smith hit one to third, or hit one to first in his first appearance that led to a foot race. She ultimately lost thanks to a good head first slide over there at first base to make sure they got the tag. And now he's in the count. After fouling that one off, he's down 1-2. Scotty Lee over there at first base, the one who made the nice play early on. And now 1-2. Smith takes one in the dirt, runs the count even, 2-2. Not a lot of full counts today for the Bears. They've been pretty aggressive at the plate, taking advantage of what they like to see. Smith fights that one off, and we're still 2-2 here. Another one in the dirt, runs the count full. I just had said we haven't had a lot of those today. We get one right here. And Smith now looking to work his way on base. Try to get something started for the Bears. They haven't had a lot of runners on early on in the inning. Stranded some. And this one's fouled off straight back. I might have a play on it. It's just going to get right behind me. Foul ball there. So we'll just reset the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Smith looking for his first hit of the day. And he's out fishing. Strikeout right there. Good off-speed pitch. Had Smith out in front. Unable just to hold back long enough. And boy, the aces are out for both teams right now. Looking to crack this, though, is Xander Ferlinda. He had a line out to shortstop his first appearance. Finally decides to look at a pitch, and he takes first pitch ball. First pitch swinging last time. He's a very aggressive hitter. Likes what he sees. He's going to let a swing at it. That one on the inside. Head in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. We're going to get a time over there for Linda. Steps in now. Pitch is on the way. And he looks at another one low. 3 balls, no strikes. Trying to extend the inning to Bryce Stober. And keep the magic going for the Bears. That one's on the outside. An easy walk right there. 4-pitch walk. Bryce Stober now up to the plate. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, the Bears 2 outs, a runner on first base in the form of Xander Ferlinda. Looking to break this 0-0 game. Stober tries to lay down a bunt, but that one will bounce foul. Simply be strike one. We've already seen one bunt single. Stober right there. I was thinking possibly for the second one. Rocking number 0. Wide stance. The plate slightly opened. And he looks at a ball on the outside to make the count even. Sean Conn has gotten a little wild at times today. Not a lot of walks, but sometimes he's just been able to lose the zone. He gets a good one right there to get ahead in the count again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stober trying to keep the inning going. The Bears trying to string something together here. Looks at that one, up at the eyeballs. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stober got a 4-pitch walk in his first at-bat, so he's already matched his total. Now looking to extend the bat, extend the inning. Whatever it takes for Lindover at first. He's going to go on the outside, and he's going to have second base nice and easy. No throw. Good job by Ferlinda right there. Putting himself in scoring position, so now with his speed, you get one in the outfield. That might be the first run of the game. Stober at the plate. Count full. Payoff pitch. It's outside. 2 appearances for Stober. 2 walks. Keeps the inning going as Wade Kuda steps in with runners on first and second. Ground out victim to the pitcher in his first appearance. The Bears looking for a big hit from somebody here. They've had runners in some positions all day. 2 outs. And eventually somebody's got to break through with the big 2-out hit. They're going to look at Kuda, see if he can do it for him now. Kuda takes a first pitch ball. And the control is left. Sean Cohn. Nobody warming up in the pen. So it's all him. Kuda at the plate. Looking for a big hit. And they're going to check on the runner for Linda. Playing nice and deep off the bag. Not something you got to get used to seeing. He's playing really far behind for his way off of second base. Swing and a miss right there by Kuda. Evens the count 1-1. Just trying to get a better angle so that way if this ball's put in play, Ferlinda would be able to score easy. That's why he takes more of a lead backwards instead of to the side. But at the plate is where the real battle is, and we're even 1-1. 2 outs in the inning. Kuda, another swing, and it looks like he got a piece of that one. But not enough. Now he's down. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Looking for something to get E.J. Rennell up with runners in scoring position. Are the Bears here? And Kuda has a stare down. And they're just going to call for times. Sean Cohn, I don't know if he had any intentions of throwing a pitch there. Now they come set. Step off. Ferlinda does his job over at second base, doing a lot of dancing, making some noise. Anything to distract the pitcher from being able to throw a good pitch here. And the runners are going. But a swing and a miss will do it here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. We're still tied 4-4. Bears go out looking to keep the zeros up on the Bear Sports Network, presented by NBA Roofing. Anthony Brown back here in what's been a pitcher's duel. Game 1 of a 4-game weekend set between the Bears and the Lions. Shirazi looking to continue his part of this pitcher's duel. And he'll start out with number 12, Scotty Lee. Lee was a fly-out victim to left field his first time. One that I thought had a chance to get out of here, but Rennell played nice and calmly. And he looks at a first pitch strike. Second pitch is a little low. He evens the count up at 1-1. Shirazi brings the pitch, and this one's skied high into the sunlight. This might be some trouble. Rennell comes running in, and that one's going to be an error. An error charged to E.J. Rennell, as that was a tough one. That was hit a mile high right into the sunlight. That'll put Scotty Lee on second base. So after an E7, we have a bunt shown at the plate. It's a good one put down. And that'll be a hit. Also advances the runner to third. First hit of the day for the Lions comes off on a bunt single by Kyle Jenkins. And that was just a fantastic bunt. I don't think you could put that one in any better of a spot. Now has the Bears in a tough spot here. Shirazi did a great job. 4 innings. No hit ball, but it's this 5th inning that's giving him a little bit of trouble now. Runners on the corner, no outs. Austin Treadway at the plate. He was a fly out to center field. That might be good enough to get a run if he could do that again here. Shirazi going to look for a big strikeout or something. Catches the runner. And a bad throw. Hops over for Linda's head. And now play at third. And that'll lead to Jenkins being out. But Jenkins started the trouble. They went to go throw him off. He gets caught in a pickle. It gets skipped into center field. Left fielder Rennell picks it up. Throws Jenkins out at third base, but the run scores. And now the score, after all that craziness, is 1-0 Lions. Ball didn't leave too far into the outfield, but a error to start it out, a bunt single, and then a throwing error. So 2 errors in this inning. Allow for the first run across the plate. Shirazi locks in. That one slapped out to left center field. It's going to be a long run, but Glassy gets on his horse and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Calm things down around here. Another fly out to center field for Treadway, but that brings up Skies. He's trying to flip this lineup over. And that one catches Skies. They're going to run out there and check on him. Immediate concern. Trainers run out. We're going to take a quick break here while they tend to Skies on the Bear Sports Network, and we'll be right back.
Rush it. Did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert?
French vanilla, rocky road, chocolate peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop shakalaka, 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 shaka, scoop shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, and Chad Skies, a little bit of a freak accident. Took one off the bat, and it looks like it caught him in the face. Getting attended to right now. Glad to see him moving, but might have a bloody nose here. Looks like we're working with something. But with the count, when he'll get back, it'll be 0-2. He's being tended to at the plate, and again, we'll keep going. Mars Hill able to get the first run of the game in this inning as well. Bears been crisp all day defensively, but 2 errors in this inning has cost them the lead, as Shirazi coming into this inning had a no-hitter. Glad to see Skies up now, taking off his shin pad or shin guard, and I think he's gonna jog it down. Jogs it down the first base. As I actually think they're gonna say that one caught his face and then the bat. I thought it might have caught the bat then his face, but actually he's gonna go down as a hit by pitch. And of course, taking it to the dugout to be looked at further, be evaluated. Looks like he's been pinched run for by number 3, Trey Putton. Bo with all that. Now at the plate, Jordan Loth. When we started back up in a big situation here. After all that, we get one pops high in the air. Sun's out. This one's going to be a tough one. Called for by Clarino, and he misses it. Clarino just misses it. Tough one in the sky. He called everybody off. They cleared for him. Unable to make the play. And the defensive woes in this inning continue for the Bears. Putnam goes all the way from first to third. And Loth will be sitting at first now after the E5. 3 errors in this inning. Runners at the corner. And after all that, we're going to get a meeting. And this one I figure should be a pretty spirited meeting, as the whole infield is called in. We've had 3 errors this inning. And I think it's going to be a pretty spirited meeting at the plate or at the mound right now, as Shirazi has tried to do his part, put the ball in play, and his defense has let him down this inning. Bears were coasting. 4 innings of scoreless ball both ways. No hits on behalf of the Lions. And all of a sudden here in the top of the 5th, the Bears defensively, they've had some trouble. It started out with the error in left field. Then a bunt single, a beautiful bunt by Kyle Jenkins. A throwing error at first base leads to the first run of the game. And then right there, possible drop third out. Bears trying to get out of this inning without giving up any more, because it's been tough for them at the plate as well. And that brings up Ruben Trillo at the plate. He looks at a first pitch strike. Shirazi here. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go into his bag and get a strikeout. Take this into his own hands. And that one's low. Stover behind the plate does a good job of blocking it, not allowing anything to get by. Now, Trillo. He has to wait on it as they check on the runner at first. Loth. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. It's been a rough inning for the Bears defensively, but they're looking to get out of here with just 1 run given up. Runners on the corner. Ruben Trillo at the plate. 0 for 2 on the day, or for 1. Pops that one out. He received the walk in his first appearance and lined out to Xander Ferlinda in his second appearance in the 4th inning. Also to keep in mind, this is only a 7-inning contest for Game 1. Game 1 will be 7 innings. Game 2. And now the Lions trying to make something happen. And we got a pickle here. That's Putnam. Runs into Stover, and a good job by the Bears to make the defensive play and get out of it. The Lions were going to force the Bears to play some defense. They took care of business. And after what was a rough inning for the Bears, they only give up 1, and they'll come up to the plate now. Looking to answer, get back this lead, tie it up, do whatever they have to. We'll be back on the Bear Sports Network. We're back here on the Bear Sports Network, presented by NBA Roofing. E.J. Rennell at the plate. And Rennell looks at a low first pitch ball after what felt like forever of a top of the 5th. The Bears were just cruising. Shirazi was no hit ball and everything, and then the defense fell apart. Now at the plate, they're looking to set out some frustration. Rennell turns on one. Gonna be a long throw, but easy play made over there. Nice and calm by Tyler Lala. First out of the inning. Rennell made contact, turned on one, but 5-3 put out. We'll start off the top of the 5th here. Now looking at Will Jones. Will Jones has got it on 2 times, both due to walks. He looks at a ball low. It's the 5th straight ball Will Jones has seen. It's the last time he was here. He got walked. It's a good looking pitch right there. Jones decided to lay off of it. A big swing and a miss. Jones now down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on this roster has more 2-hit games in their career than Will Jones. He's looking for a hit right now. He takes one high. Evens the count up, 2-2. That was a pretty pitch right there, but just a little low. Good eye by Jones. Confident take. Probably helped sell that one. The outside part of the plate's been consistent all day. Both teams thought it could have been a call a couple of times, but it hasn't been for anybody. And that one is a pitch outside. Easy take by Jones, who will have his third straight walk of the day. 3 plate appearances and 3 walks for Will Jones. He's doing his part to try to get this offense started, as now Drew Glassy steps up to the plate. The last time up, he was a ground out victim to second base, who's going to play in the shift right in the hole over there. Short right field, if you want to call it. A lot of space if he can get it out to left center. See if the Bears try to get the wheels turned here, maybe with a hit and run or something. Instead, Glassy first pitch swinging, fouls it straight back. Dugout doing their part, trying to hype up the Bears, get something going, as this offense has been dead all day. One of the more high-powered offenses. It's having a rough time. And this one's pulled. Will be able to get past. Coming up from short right field to be second baseman for the throw. Second out of the inning. Good job by Austin Treadway. He plays in the hole out there on the shift, but he was able to make the play comfortably. Clarno now up at the plate. And he looks at a nice first pitch strike. Jones is now at second base. Bears desperately looking for a big 2-out hit right here. Something to drive in the run. This team's been big all year with 2 outs, and they're trying to get a big hit right now. Jones just making some noise out there, making them have to pay attention to him as he tries to help out his batters at the plate, as they have not been able to figure out this lefty. Clarno at the plate, nice wide stance. He looks at one in the dirt. One ball, 1 strike for Clarno. Looking for his first hit of the day. Bears only have 1 hit. So do the Lions, but the Lions have 1 run thanks to 3 errors. Bears trying to make something happen themselves now. Had a decent amount of walks, haven't been able to turn them into anything. Runners in scoring position. They got a runner in scoring position right now. And they're looking for a huge hit now as Clarno's behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sean Cohn gives the stare down. He comes set with the pitch. And that one bounces. But a good job behind the plate. Not allowing for Jones to advance. Bailey doing his work. Locked in. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bears looking for number 19 right now to show big. And just gets a piece of it. Catches some of the catcher Bailey back there. Umpire does his job. Out of courtesy, take a quick stroll out to the pitcher's mound. After that, we'll reset. Count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runner on second base. Looking to tie up the game of the Bears. Clarno at the plate. They step off. Nobody there. Just a step off and check on Jones. Gives everybody a chance to reset, restart. Pitch is on the way. It's going to be rolled over here at third. Strong arm. Makes a nice throw. Tyler Lala has been sharp over there at third base all day. Bears down 1-0 after 5 here, going into the top of the 6th. You're listening to LR Baseball on the Bear Sports Network.
Cordell Harris Insurance Agency, a family-owned and operated business serving the Hickory area since 1981, where we strive to take care of you and your den like family. As an independent insurance agency, we offer a vast spectrum of coverage for your commercial and personal insurance needs with our extensive network of providers. Cordell Harris Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Lenoir-Rhyne Athletics. Protect your den with Cordell Harris. Go Bears!
Hickory's hometown jeweler celebrates our hometown teams, college sweethearts. These couples met and fell in love in Hickory and have been together ever since. For the past 38 years, we've helped our clients celebrate a lot of milestones, and stories like these are some of our favorites. Bring your love back to where it all began. Show your college sweetheart the past as you look together to the future, and let us help you start your future here at Oz's Jewelers.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, I'm Anthony Brown, bringing to you this contest between the Bears and the Lions presented by NBA Roofing. Shirazi back on the mound, looking to get back to the ways that he was before that 5th inning, where he was just a machine. Picking it back up at the plate will be Trillo. Runner got thrown out on his plate appearance, so he gets a fresh start as well. Looks at one low. Bears also making a couple of defensive changes. David Bell has came in as shortstop. That one is low. Good pitch, but it's low. Count now, 2-1. David Bell at shortstop. Xander Ferlinda moves to second base. This one gets right under the glove of Clarno at third. Second hit of the day for the Lions. Trillo did a good job right there. He gets his first hit of the day. Single right past Clarno at third. Brings up Tyler Lala, who's been just an absolute monster over there at third base today. Plays with the glove. He's got a strong arm. He hasn't done it. He hasn't allowed the Bears to have any success with anything they've hit over there. Now he's looking for a big hit at the plate. Got a ground out and a strikeout to his resume. He gets first pitch swinging. Puts that one out to center field, and Glassy's all over it. So that'll be a fly out to center. First out of the top of the 6th. Brings up number 27, Trevor Bailey. He's got a strikeout and a walk in his 2 appearances today at the plate. First pitch ball to Bailey. Runner on first. Bailey at home. Shirazi comes set, the pitch. And that's a good pitch low for the strike right there. Evens the count up at 1-1. Hot day here. Take some time. Shout out to the great Aaron Bessie, bringing me some nice cool water. Hot day. And the Bears looking to get out at the plate here soon, but right now they got to do something on the mound and get out of this inning. That one's roped out into left center. That one's going to drop off the fence. Unfavorable hop. Trillo, he's turning the corner. He's going to go home. And that is an RBI double for the Lions. Third hit of the game, second run of the game. It's a big one. As Trillo gets all the way around first to home. And Bailey does his job. He gets the double. RBI credited to him as well. Now the Bears, Hunter Holland at the plate. Shirazi looking to get out of this. Ball high. Shirazi, you gotta do whatever you can to keep that run from second base to get home. You gotta knuckle down right now, or buckle down. There we go. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second base. It's Trevor Bailey. He's there, courtesy of an RBI double. That's why the score is now 2-0. 3 hits on the day for the Lions. Only 1 hit for the Bears. The biggest number of those, 3 errors. Really threw off the flow for Shirazi. She's trying to get it back now. And then that's a ball. Counts now 2 balls, 1 strike. On Holland. Holland, he's been struck out looking and swinging in his first 2 appearances. Trying to avoid getting that golden sombrero right now. A swing and a miss. Evens up the count now, 2-2. You got 2 pitchers down there in the bullpen for the Bears. Not really throwing, they're just stretching. So you might be able to send some trouble for Shirazi. And the Bears don't want this to get worse. Got to be prepared. Shirazi, though, he has no plans of leaving this game early. He's got Holland 2-2 here. Looks over at the runner. Double take. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Big time strikeout right there. Good job by Stover behind the plate. Pick that out. Now, 2 outs in the inning. Runner on second base. Scotty Lee at the plate. Lee was the one who got all the trouble started last inning. He's the one that hit the high pop fly that ended up being an error. And he takes that off the front shoulder. Just a miss on location. That'll be a hit by pitch. As I was saying, Lee, he had the pop fly that ended up being dropped. And he went to go steal. And the wheels start turning. There was a throwing error on Mackey. And he walked in home easy. Keeps the inning going to Kyle Jenkins. He had the first hit of the game. Spectacular bunt single. But looks like after a little bit of trouble, I'm going to have Coach Ram go out, and he's going to call for an arm out the pen. We're going to take a short pause here on the Bear Sports Network while he comes out, gets warmed up, and be back. back here on the Bear Sports Network, and Brett Folk come onto the mound. Also, too, Xander Ferlinda will check out the game, and Kuda will check back in. Tight situation now. Runner on second base, runner on first base. Kyle Jenkins at the plate for Folk. He checks on Bailey over there at second base. A lot going on now. It's a hot day. Got to make sure we all drink enough water, take care of ourselves. Jenkins takes one inside, gets off the glove of Stober. Runners will advance. Second and third now, 2 outs. Counts 1-0. Runners advancing on the wild pitch. Now Falk needs a big strikeout or something here. Needs something. Gets a swing and a miss to even the count up at 1-1. Big pitch on the way. Dugout trying to motivate his teammate. Folk on the way. And another swing and a miss. Bears can sense it. Giving up one here. Can't really afford to let any one of those runs on base cross. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brett Folk just checking to the game for Alex Shirazi. He had a great performance, 5 2/3. That one's in the dirt now. Counts even, 2-2. Shirazi goes 5 2/3. Couple hit by pitches. Couple of walks. Seven strikeouts on the day. 1 earned run. 1 unearned run. 2 runs on the board and 2 out there responsible. 2 on Falk trying to hold those out there. Another one on the inside. This one kicks off with the leg, but good job by Stober to be in position and Falk to sprint off the mound. Bailey unable to get a good read on it. Stays put at third. Now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Open base at first, but you want to get the put out right here. Stop this inning. Austin Treadway. He's over at the on-deck circle, hoping he gets a chance to bat in this inning. Pitch is on the way, and a big swing and a miss. Bears let out a little bit of a roar right there. Looking to get the bats warmed up, get them cooking here. The Bears down 2, going into the bottom of the 6th on the Bear Sports Network.
Paramount Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
Anthony Brown here on the Bear Sports Network, bringing to you the LR Baseball. Bears down 2-0 here, bottom of the 6th inning. Game presented by NBA roofing. The Bears got Mackey at the plate looking for something. It's been quiet offensively for this team. They've run into just a fireball right now of pitching. AJ Shancone, who brings the pitch, the lefty. He's had the Bears off all day. Not a lot of strikeouts, but just been able to put the ball in play, and his defense has made him work. And for the Bears, their defense has let them down a few times. 3 errors. Kind of what started out the scoring. But this one's in the air. It's out there towards left center. Back, and going to settle under it. Good play out there in center field. Mackey sees 2 pitches and then flies out the center field. Connor Smith now looking to add on to it. Connor Smith on the day, 3 unassisted and a strikeout. Looking for his first hit. He tries to lay down a bunt. And that one goes foul. Strike 1. And looks at one outside. Count even up, 1-1. Lefty on lefty matchup here. That one's hit high above us. Oh, wow. If I knew that, I might have made a play on it. It was right behind me. I lost it in the sun a little bit. And after that, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Smith at the plate, looking for something here. And he ropes one into center field. Finally, a nice loud hit for the Bears. Let's see if they can turn this into something, though. As in for Xander Ferlinda. Now hitting behind Connor Smith is number 1, playing shortstop, David Bell. Right there, looks at a good first pitch ball. Smith over at first base. Bell at the plate. He pulls one over to third, trying to make the play. Lala, he does a good job of getting it over there to second. Gets Smith for the second out in a fielder's choice, but unable to make the throw down to first. So Bell safe with the fielder's choice. (5-4) on that fielder's choice if you're scoring it at home. Brings up Bryce Stober. Looking to continue the inning, something he's done a good job of today. Stober. He's got 2 walks in both of his plate appearances. He's swinging here. High chopper. It's going to be a tough play, and he beats it out. Wheels down the line by Stober. Give him the single on that one. A nice high chopper, and Stober was out of there. Helmet off, flow all exposed. David Bell advances to second base after the single. And have a quick conversation at home to see who's going to come up to hit. Looks like it might be Mike Mahue with the pinch hit appearance here. Bears looking for something big here. They've left runners in scoring position all day. And it'll be Mike Mahue, number 15, pinch hitting. Mahue, he's had some success this season. He has 4 RBIs, a couple of doubles, and this would be a great time for him to get one out now. And he's first pitch swinging, and it finds a hole. This might bring across one. David Bell, he's going to come. And he scores. Stober's in at second base. And a big RBI single by the juice man himself, Mike Mahue. He'll flip the lineup over. Does his job. And great job by Mike Mahue right there. Not wasting any time getting the RBI single. Stober goes down to second base. E.J. Rennell, he gets under one out and to left center. It's up in the sun, but the play will be made. Bears cut the deficit in half. Thanks to a RBI single from Mike Mahue, it's 2-1 here going into the last inning, the 7th inning on the Bear Sports Network. We'll be back.
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
We're back here on the Bear Sports Network. LR was able to cut the deficit in half thanks to an RBI single off the bat of Mike Mahue, who was pinch hitting. Now down 2-1. Brett Folk on the mound still. Looking to keep it at this as the Bears go into the bottom half of the 7th. Remember, first game of this doubleheader today is just a 7-inning game, so this is the final inning. Bears will need 1 run to continue to make this game keep going. 2 runs to win. Now up to the plate, Austin Treadway. Treadway will come in to start the 7th inning. And that one is a single, or it's a hit down the line. Treadway, he's going to dig for 2. That's going to be a good throw in, but that's a double for Treadway. He's trying to fire up his dugout. He gets up yelling, "Come on." First hit of the day for Treadway. A couple of flyouts, and then finally gets a double right there to start it out. Off of Falk. Chad Hubbard playing shortstop. He'll be up at the plate now. First plate appearance. He's showing bunt. Pulls back. First pitch ball to Hubbard. And that's a good bunt put down. Bare hand play by Clarinola. Throw is low, but it's scooped out by Mackey. Runner advances to third on the sacrifice. Brings up the top of the order now, Jordan Loth. We're going to get a quick meeting on the mound. A little action in the pen going for the Bears. But I think this one's just going to be a quick discussion about how we're going to handle this situation. Extremely large insurance run over there in the form of Austin Treadway at third base. The Bears got to do a good job of keeping him over there. They finally started to get the bats going in the bottom half of the sixth. You need one to keep this game going. And after a meeting, Loth at the plate. Falk, infield in. Bears clearly looking to cut off any runner at the plate, as they can sense how important this insurance run is too. I expect Treadway to be extremely aggressive on any throw tried to be made out at first base. Falk comes set. Swing off the edge of the bat. Coming home. A wild throw right there. And the run scores. You can see the clear decision was for them to go home. Montez had a tough pick. Throw was in the dirt. Stober unable to come up with it. And now the lead is back up to 2 for the Lions. 3-1 is the score. See how that one gets ruled. Ruben Trillo at the plate. They check over there at Loth at first. They're going to give a hit on that play, so it'll be the 4th hit of the game. First hit of the game for Loth. Strike thrown in there by Falk. Finally gets the account started with Trillo. 1 out in the inning. Bears down 3-2. Runner over at first. A leadoff double by Treadway. Sacrifice bunt. And then an infield single leads to a run being scored. Loth goes. Nice strong throw out of there, but it gets right past Montez. Good job by Bell to be backing him up. Trillo at the plate. And count 1-1. Falk, he looks over at second base a few times. Steps off. 1 out, runner on second base. Trillo got a single and came to score in his last at bat last inning. And that one is just fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Falk steps off after a long stare down. This game has really slowed down. It was moving at a really fast pace early on, and now it's really slowed down these last few innings as it's gotten tight. Offense is causing a lot of trouble. Lions look to keep the trouble up right now. Trillo gets the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out. Loth at second. Treadway started this inning off with a double. Came to score on the single from Loth. Falk now needing something. Pitch right off the outside. That looked good, but a better take by Trillo. And now the Bears trying to get the wheels running. He needs something here. Full count, runner on second, 1 out. A swing just off the edge of the bat. Just goes foul. Falk on the mound. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Trillo at the plate. Both at second. Time is called. This looks like Falk was just about to get ready to go into his motion. Stare down was a little too long. We get a reset here. Sticks the bat out. It pops straight up in the air. Montez calls all 40, makes the catch. That'd be the second out of the inning after a nice at bat from Trillo. It ends with a harmless pop fly. 2 outs. A runner on second base. Tyler Lala at the plate. It's been a rough day for him. Ground out, strikeout looking, and then a fly out. He's looking for a big hit right here, something to give his team plenty of room to breathe when they hit the field. For Lala, though, it's been a lot about his glove. He's made spectacular plays over there at third. Wasn't until last inning the Bears were finally able to get something past him. Single off the bat of Mike McHugh. Other than that, everything else he's been able to keep in front of him and make plays on. Strong arm, and now at the plate he's looking to have a big bat. Down 0-1. Falk can set the pitch. That's on the outside. That's a good one. Puts him ahead. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Falk now. I got a feeling if he gets a strikeout here on 3 pitches, the dugout's just going to go insane trying to build some momentum as they're going to need some runs in the bottom half. Goes set. Pitch is on the way. Just off the outside. Count still 1-2. Counts 1-2.